We start our countdown of dog-friendly countryside walks near Polperro, here at Lanhydrock. Owned by the National Trust, this historic house is surrounded by 900 acres of parkland and woods, most of which is open to dog walkers after paying a minimal fee to use the car park. As you can see, the house, which we pass on our way to the woods, is very impressive. Now this is a fantastic walk anytime. We filmed this in late April, which is undoubtedly my favourite. Why? Check out these bluebells, carpets of them, which look and smell amazing. As some of you may know, I'm a dog photographer by trade, and using the bluebells as a background makes for some of my favourite images. Here's a view I've taken this year, but of course it's a small window to catch the bluebells at their best. There's several walks you can take on the estate and surrounding area, and trail maps are available in the National Trust Cafe and Shop, which is next to the car park, where you can also find a plant centre to take a look at after you've had a piece of cake and a cuppa. And number 4 on our chart is Cardingham Woods. Streamside paths and stunning viewpoints make this another great dog-friendly location not to be missed, with waymarked walking and mountain bike trails of varying lengths to suit all abilities. A power stick, just what you need when you're trying to make a dog walking video. Lady Vale Bridge, which is a simple form of stone bridge known as a clapper bridge, takes its name from the Chapel of Our Lady that stood beside the river during the 12th century. Jones always seems at his happiest when he's got a power stick, so I couldn't resist this. Cue the TikTok song.
Found a stick on the ground and now I'm gonna use it. All this power that I found, gonna totally abuse it. I hit so much stuff, do not get into my way, cause I found a stick and I'm using it today. I got a stick, got a stick.
I just love that. Unfortunately, the cafe was shut by the time we'd finished our walk, but well worth a visit when it's open. At number 3 in our chart is the cheese ring, and let's start by saying, do take notice of these signs. You will find various livestock around every corner, and at this time of year, there's a lot of lambing going on. This old engine house holds an exhibition of the history of the surrounding area and the men that worked in the mines. It's well worth a look at while you're passing. Quarrying began here in 1845 and continued until the early 20th century. The granite here is of top quality and was much sought after. It was even used for the cladding during the construction of Tower Bridge in London. Okay, so I'm guessing I'm going to state the obvious. Why is it called the cheese ring? Come on. It doesn't take much imagination to convince yourself that these bizarre shaped layers of granite rocks look like a cheese press or ring. So is the cheese ring a natural geological formation of granite slabs formed by weathering? No, I don't think so. The local legend of a rock throwing competition between a giant and a saint is far better. To cut a long story short, the saint won with a little help from an angel, and with the contest lost, most of the local giants decided to follow Christianity. See, that's a far better story. Just south of the cheese ring, outside the village of Minions, is the Hurlers, a Bronze Age complex of 3 stone circles built around 1500 BC. Legend has it the standing stones represent local men who broke the Sabbath by playing the game of hurling. As a punishment, they would turn to stone. At number 2 in our chart is Lerry. This village is separated by the river, and at low tide a series of stepping stones are exposed that unite the 2 sides. Park in the free car park near the village post office, store and pub, and cross the stones, if they're not underwater, and turn left following the riverbank through the woods for as long as you fancy. This is a gentle walk without too many ups and downs that you and your dog are going to love. The riverbank you're currently walking along is thought to be the very one that inspired Kenneth Graham in his writing of Tales of the Riverbank. Now that's going to come in handy in a pub quiz at some point. Now one of my pet hates when you're walking your dog in the forest is having to walk around with these. Let's face it, disgusting. Another pet hate is when people hang them in trees. That's even worse. So what you want to do is buy yourself one of these. So this is a dicky bag. Your poo goes in here and your bag is kept in here. Then we zip it up and that keeps the smell away, which is much better. So it's back across the stepping stones. If the tide's now come in, continue a little further and take the late medieval bridge across the river. Now hopefully you've left enough time for a pint in the local pub. Goliath Falls. It's an atmospheric world of wood, water and stone, where the River Foy tumbles off the granite massif of Bodmin Moor through a series of cascades and waterfalls on its journey to the sea. As you can see, I'm happy for Jones to have a paddle and swim here, but I certainly wouldn't let him go in further down on this walk when the water turns white on those rapids. It's far too strong, so do be aware of that with your dog. So the keen-eyed amongst you would have noticed we filmed this in all the different seasons, so you can see just how beautiful it is, doesn't matter when you come. So, do you think it's having an influence on why this is our #1 walk outside of Polperro? Yeah, of course it did. If you're coming on this walk, you just got to try the food. It's amazing.
I've chosen the second, which is egg, bacon in a bun with ketchup and a sausage patty.
Is that good? And as you can see, I've gone for the Cajun burger. Look at that, amazing. That's got to be the best burger in the area, more than the area, in Britain, honestly. You've got to try one of these. Let's look at that. That is amazing. Okay, so that's it. That's Goliath Falls done. Great walk, but sorry, don't come for the walk. Come for the food. It's amazing. Really, really good. So, how many do you give it out of 10? 10. 10 out of 10. Is that the food or the walk?
Both.
Excellent. See you soon.